All right. It has been a delight to have Helen in my Advanced Placement Art History class this year. She is also an extremely gifted individual and one of the most vivacious and charismatic students I have ever had the opportunity to work with. In the art history class, she exhibits a true interest and passion for the subject and is an essential contributor to our class discussions in asking thought-provoking questions as well as adding contextual details. Testament to Helen's academic achievement and ability is the fact that she's ranked 5th in this year's graduating class. She has stepped up to the Advanced Placement Challenge, having taken 5 classes previous to this year and 4 currently. I have total confidence that she will be successful on the upcoming exams based on her impressive scores last year. Additionally, Helen was recognized by the NMSQT as a National Merit Scholar for her PSAT scores. Helen's artistic major at the school has been in theater. She is quite an accomplished actor and has performed extensively at our school, at her previous school, and in the Irving Community Children's Theater. This past summer, she attended the NYU Experimental Theater Wing summer program, taking classes including improvisation, movement, physical comedy, voice, acting, and script work. She dedicates many hours to her theatrical pursuits, and I'm amazed at her ability to stay on top of her academic commitments with the demands of her rehearsal schedule. In addition to her studies, Helen holds membership in a number of school organizations, including the International Thespian Society, the National Honor Society, the Environmental Club, the Booker T. Washington Book Club, and the newly established Gardening Club. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Helen Gutowski.
The book club died. Sorry. Well, I'm Helen Gutowski, and I'll try to keep this short and to the point. Art, to me, is my life. It sounds cliche. Everyone has said that, I'm sure, at some point, but I really wouldn't be where I am today without theater. Tracy Fraley knows. She's our principal. She was also the principal of my old school, MacArthur High School in Irving, Texas. And sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. I know that wherever I go, wherever I end up, be it Broadway or a traveling repertory theater or just back doing community theater in Irving, the lessons that art have taught me will help me be successful wherever I go. Thank you.
You must know that this is a command performance because Helen has been sick and in the hospital, and so
I'm getting better.
She's getting better. She's getting better.
Dr. Terry Eder, AP Music Theory instructor at Plano Senior High School, and the O'Donnell Foundation lead music theory teacher will introduce awardee Gary Lee.
I'm doing basically the same thing that Ms. Chambliss did. But it is my honor and great privilege to introduce Mr. Gary Lee to you today. I think that Gary is one of the most outstanding students that's come through my class recently. And I found that yesterday, I don't think they've run the last rankings yet, but he's 7th now. I think he moved up 1. But that's out of 1,100 students at Plano Senior that are graduating this year. So I'm really proud of him for that. He is a straight A student. He's won many awards in music. He's been a member of the Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra Philharmonic. He is an accomplished pianist, cellist, guitarist, and composer. He came to me after he had been in my class and brought me a CD of some of his compositions. And I missed the boat as his teacher because I didn't question him about this. But he has the most unique approach to composition and, of course, performance. Very fresh, very exciting, in my opinion. His compositions bear all the marks of creativity and uniqueness. And one thing you can know about Gary, he is definitely a perfectionist in the completion of each work he undertakes. both as a composer and as a performer. He is certainly extremely talented in both areas. He's always open at the same time to new and different ideas, and his compositions are good evidence that he is constantly seeking to make his music have its own unique character and life. He has his own website. You can go there and listen to his music. I think you'll be impressed. One of the things that he showed me that was very unique was that one of the ways he plays guitar is like a piano. He plays it two hands, not like this, but like this. So you can hear his compositions in that way. His list of accomplishments in music composition theory and performance is impressive, to say the very least. He's a very motivated and determined young man. And once again, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Gary Lee.
I'd like to thank the O'Donnell Foundation first and foremost today and Mrs. O'Donnell for her generosity, and the community foundations of Texas for providing me with the resources I need to extend my passion for music into my college years. And I'd like to thank Dr. Eder and Dr. Dean and Mrs. Ball, the administration at Plano Senior High School, and everyone there for their tireless effort that they put into creating an outstanding environment for young children to learn and grow into responsible adults. I'll be attending Stanford University next year, and I am undecided at the moment, but music will definitely be a part of whatever endeavors I decide to undertake. I have actually already sought out band members via Facebook, which is the new medium for this type of socializing, and I've got an ensemble and I want to join some a cappella, and I'm really hyped about that. And I currently record a bunch of music in my rudimentary home studio, which is also my bedroom, and I teach guitar and I lead a bunch of small children in church in music, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, having music in my life. And I hope to continue this teaching and leading children in music and composing throughout my college career and when I'm an adult, and hopefully reach out to many others with the gift of music that I've been blessed with. Lastly, I'd like to thank my mother for bringing me into this world of very wonderful sounds and for putting up with countless hours of practice and bad takes. Thank you, everybody.